All right, let's look at one last graph in domain and range. So what do I notice about this line? I see that it has an arrow down here. So that means this line is going to keep going on forever and ever this way, right? And I see an arrow up here. So that means it's going to keep going on forever and ever this way. So what would my domain be? Well, my domain is my x values from least to greatest. And I can see that it can literally be any number on my x value. No matter what value I choose for x, it will hit that line that is graphed. So x could be any number. It could be positive infinity. It could be negative infinity, right? It can be any number that we can think of. So our domain would be x is all real numbers. We can put that capital R for all real numbers. It can be any number from negative infinity to positive infinity. All right, so what about our range? Our range is the same thing for our y values from least to greatest, right? Y values from least to greatest. So I look at my y-axis. My lowest point it could be is, well, it's going to keep going on forever and ever and ever to negative negative infinity, I mean. So it can be all the way down to negative infinity. If I go up top, this arrow is going to keep going up forever. So it can go all the way up to positive infinity. So my range is like the same thing. It's y could be all real numbers. So I can put that big capital R for all real numbers. So when you have a line where it's arrows on both sides like this, your domain and range are always all real numbers. And that means they can be any number you can think of.